All right, Shalom Makyam. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. We are the Hebrew Israelites, which consist of the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians. And according to Holy Scriptures, we're God's chosen people. Shalom to the few brothers that's out there pushing his knowledge and sincerity and truth. The elect. Shalom to the confusion of faces. And shalom to the few sisters that believe this doctrine wholeheartedly. What you're looking at is a true depiction of the one ignorantly called Jesus Christ, whose real name in the Hebrew is Yahushai. And the Heavenly Father name is Yahweh, the one ignorantly called God or Jehovah. Alright, coming back at you with another lesson. Today's lesson is going to be called "In My Father's House Are Many Mansions." So that's dealing with matter of fact, I'm just going to jump right into the scriptures and elaborate on it. This is John chapter 14 verse 1. It says, "Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in the Most High, believe also in me." All right. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. What's that dealing with? Where's the Most High's house? The scripture says, "Heaven is my throne and the earth is my footstool." It's dealing with outer space. It's dealing with different dimensions. They're dealing with different galaxies. All right, that's Yahweh's house, man. Okay. Ultimately, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, and the angels, they dwell in the fourth dimension. All right, so out there, outer space, brothers, outside this atmosphere are many galaxies, many planets are waiting for us that Yahushua himself created for us to dwell in. So not only are we going to be able to control this whole planet Earth, this globe, in righteousness, but we also going to be able to travel out of space in different bodies, extraterrestrial bodies in our spacecraft, to dwell and to inhabit different galaxies and different planets. And that's all according to the Bible. And I will prove it. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself. So that's what Yahushua had been doing once he, sat upon the throne of our Father Yahweh. He prepared a place unto his friends so we can enjoy an illustrious, immaculate kingdom. He knows what each one of us like and things that we are joint spiritually, physically onto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Okay, because we were the first spirits created after Yahushai was created. Yahushai was created by Yahweh, and Yahushai created us. So we have a bond. We know what's up. That's why we go so fervent for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. All right. And it says, "And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again." And that's the time frame we in. Yahushua is about to make his second coming, man, to redeem us, to redeem the elect, to set up an establishment over the whole planet in righteousness' sake. All right. "And I will receive you unto myself, and it's like it, that where I am, there he may be also. And whether I go, he know, and the way he know." And how do we know whether we go that he knows? Through the scriptures, through the understanding of the Holy Spirit from the Bible, man. Okay. So let's prove that we're going to inhabit the earth. You know what I'm saying? Psalms 2:8-9 says, "Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession." Okay? We are going to control the whole planet, the whole globe. All right? Under Yahushai, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay? "Thou shalt break them," Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathens for thy inheritance, and othermost parts of the earth for thy possession. And thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. So who we gonna be, man? We gonna be whooping some ass in the kingdom, man, on this planet. The heathens, the so-called white race, the Chinese, especially Esau and the Amalekites, the false Jews. They're number one. Number two is Moab, them fucking Chinese, man. Them fuck their asses up. All willing through the spirit. Then all the way down to the Arabs, Africans, so on and so forth. So not only are we going to possess the whole planet, we're going to be able to enjoy different galaxies, man. Different planets. Okay? So let's go to the beginning, book of Genesis, and prove to you that the how the universe and the earth was made, and the universe is very vast, man, according to the scriptures. This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 6 through 7. And I'm gonna have to read it, you know, with the understanding of the Hebrew tongue, because if you read it for face value, you think it's the Most High himself, but it's not. All right, and it says, in God, word God, there's Elohim, said, which are the angels, okay, the rulers, the judges, divine ones. That's how the creation was done for our planet from Yahweh Shai. And is the angelic forces, which we're willing we are. All right, so and the power said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, let it divide the waters from the waters. So this dealing with the ozone layer that's over the earth, all right, to protect us from the from outer space, the gases and things of that nature that's out there. Okay, so the water is dealing with space, and the powers made the firmament, which is the ozone layer, and divided the waters, which is under the firmament. Under the firmament is dealing with our heaven, our space, from the waters which are above the firmament. The waters above the ozone layer is outer space, and it was so. So pretty much it's a separation from our space from outer space, and the ozone layer is around our planet to protect us from those gases that's out there. Okay, because out of our atmosphere, the elements is much more spread out, so you can't breathe out there without, you know, Esau got them suits, whatever, so on and so forth. But when the Most High rejuvenate us, I say, so what's the word I'm looking for? Level us up, so to speak, a lack of better terms. We're going to have extraterrestrial bodies where we're going to be able to go out there and breathe in that atmosphere. Okay, so not only we created the planet, we created the universe that's out there as well. You know, the foundation of it, of the sun and the moon and so on and so forth. All right, so going to Isaiah chapter 40, verse 22. It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof as grasshoppers. Yeah, we're very small. That stretcheth out the heavens, all right, as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. All right. So the heavens out there, outer space, is very vast. Different galaxies, different constellations. And we're going to be able to dwell in them. Those are different mansions. All right. It says that bringeth the princes to nothing, he maketh the judges of the earth his vanity, dealing with other nations. But the main point is, the heavens out there are stretched out as a curtain. All right. And spreaded them out as a tent to dwell in. All right. So you got different constellations, different stars, different galaxies out there for us to dwell in. Man, that's crazy. All right. So we have a lot to look forward to, man. A lot to look forward to. Don't be fooled by, what you see in this third dimension, man. This is all temporal. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 12 to 13. He had made the earth by his power, through who Yahweh Shai and the angelic forces. He had established the world by his wisdom and stretched out the heavens by his discretion. All right? Because Yahweh gets all the praise. All right? From his son and from us. Because that's the mastermind, Yahweh himself. When he uttered his voice, there is a multitude of waters in the heavens. He causes the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He making lightnings with rain and bringing forth the wind out of his treasures. It's heavy, man. Everything is controlled by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Storm, rains, lightning, hurricanes, cyclones. But the main point is the heavens outside of the atmosphere is vast, is stretched out. It's innumerable. Okay? And I'm going to prove it. All right? This Amos chapter 5, verse 8 through 9. Shall not the land tremble? I'm sorry, I'm tripping. Amos chapter 5. Seek him that maketh the 7 stars in Orion, and turneth the shadow of death into morning, and maketh the day dark with night, that calleth for the waters of the sea, and poureth them out upon the face of the earth. Yahweh is his name. So the point is, seek him that maketh the 7 stars in Orion. That's different galaxies, man. All right. See what it says for 7 stars. Oh yeah, there it is. Pleiades, a constellation of 7 stars. A complete number of constellations, galaxies is out there awaiting us, brothers. All right. All right, let's see what it says right here. It says a heap, a cluster, especially of stars, hence the Pleiades, or the 7 stars consisting of 7 larger stars and other lesser ones closely grouped. Man. Hey, that's it. In my father's house are many mansions. Okay? And I got an article on it as well. Okay? Listen, man. We have a lot to look forward to, brothers, man. Stay strong. Stay strong out. Esau deals with his astronomy, his telescopes and satellite system. He looks at these different stars and galaxies. He can see where the ships are coming from different wormholes and things like that. But he can't go out there. That's why they formulating a space force and all that stuff. Because, hey, we about to take back what's rightfully ours, man. Our planet and our universe, man. And that's rightfully so, all according to the scriptures. All right. Mother effers. Job chapter 9, verse 1 through 9. Then Job answered and said, I know it is so of a truth, but how should a man be just with the Most High? Because, yeah, we're worms, man. The Most High gave the creature unto vanity. We're subject unto vanity. We're in these weak-ass bodies, If we will contend with him, he cannot answer him of 1,000. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, they know everything. He is wise in heart and mighty in strength, who had hardened himself against him and had prospered, which removed the mountains, and they know not, which overturned them in his anger, which shaketh the earth out of her place, and the pillars thereof tremble. The pillars dealing with the foundation of this earth. The earth sitteth upon nothing. The earth has its own galaxies out there in space. All right. Which commanded the sun, and it riseth not, and sealed up the stars. All right. At one point, we read the book of Joshua. The Most High held the sun up for 24 hours. All right. Which alone spread out the heavens. The heavens is vast and spread it upon the waves of the sea. Let's see what it says in the translation comparison, which says stretch out the heavens. So just to spread out. Yep. It's just spread out. All right. Which make it Arcturus, Arcturus, Orion, and Pleiades, and the chambers of the south. That's dealing with the different galaxies, man. All right. Constellation. Different stars and galaxies. All right. It says a bright northern constellation, Ursa Major, which different constellations, man. To Arcturus, Orion, Pleiades, and the chambers of the south, which are all constellations, man. Constellations. All right. So I'll pull up this article. It says Pleiades star clusters, aka the seven sisters. Because remember, it said the seven, going back to Amos 5. But Esau, you know, they put their different names on it. So this is what it looks like, brothers. All right. Different stars and galaxies where we'll be able to inhabit. Different planets. All right. I don't want to read all that. It says Pleiades star cluster, also known as the Seven Sisters. M45 is visible from virtually every part of the globe. It can be seen from far as the North Pole, and farther south than the southernmost tip of South America. All right. It looks like a tiny misty dipper of stars. All right. Here it is, man. Okay. All right. So when you look, you can look all this stuff up online, because Esau deal with a lot of astronomy. All right. You got a lot of pictures of Arcturus and Orion. All right. Let's go to images. Get a better look on the images. Yeah. There you go, man. All right. So in my father's house are many mansions, man. Esau wish he can go there. Esau wish he can go space travel. And this is how it looks from our planet. You know. We have a lot to look forward to, Akyam. So in my father's house are many mansions. So Lord willing, we all endure and be the next rulers over this whole planet and the universe. Shalom.